sexual performance problems as a man, here are practical strategies you can use to satisfy her, to last longer, and to improve your overall performance so she doesn't lose interest in you. If you ignore these tips, and if you're not able to satisfy her, it doesn't matter how much she likes you as a person, how nice or kind or rich even you are, she will find somebody else to meet her physiological needs, because women don't just have emotional needs, they also have physiological needs. If you come too quickly, here's the first thing you can do. Make love to yourself a couple of hours before the date. Sounds a bit weird, but it's true. It works extremely well. The next tip, you should stop watching porn. Now, not from a moral, ethical point of view, but because it's really, really bad for your brain. That doesn't mean that you can't jerk off anymore. You can absolutely do that. You shouldn't do it too much either. Strategically, a couple hours beforehand, before the date, absolutely makes sense, but you should stop watching porn. It's really bad for your brain. You'll develop all kinds of inferiority complexes if you keep looking at certain categories. So that's something I'd definitely recommend. The next thing you can do is, while you're making love to her, if you can feel like you're about to get there, get really close to it. Not too close so that you just boom, bust by accident, but you get real close and then you hold it, obviously, and you wait. Because, I'm not sure if you've ever had this, there is a point where you're almost coming and then you don't come for an hour or two anymore. Then you can keep going forever. You almost want to get to that point, and this edging type of thing is something you can do even when you're masturbating. You can do this by yourself. When you're making love to yourself, you almost coming in and you hold it, you hold it, you hold it, you hold it. And then you wait. And then you can talk to her while you're actually with her. You can have some spicy conversations, if you will, and then just wait. And you look at her and you say, wait. And she's like, why? Because. And you just hold it. That's really, really powerful. The next one, you already heard of the next strategy, but you actually got to do it because it really works. If you're about to come, just picture something really disgusting, like your grandmother's vagina. But like plastically, actually, with a little hair, where you're like, I love it. Like it's giving you a real bad feeling in your gut, in your stomach. It's even throwing you off a little bit off balance. That's what you want. You physiologically get turned off a little bit, and you really picture it. You don't just think it. You see it, you feel it, you're like, oh, and then you keep going. Because as men, don't we get most of the pleasure out of making sure she has a great experience? If she has a great experience, we're happy. It's not even so much about our happiness. It's more so about her experience. And if she's having a great time, one orgasm after the other, then we're happy. The next thing you should do is to just allow yourself to come whenever you want to and not put so much importance on your first nut. Andrew Schultz has this joke where he says, women judge us so harshly on our first nut, right? Just do it again. You can, cool, no problem. Wait 15 to 30 minutes and then just go again. And in the meantime, you can use your hands. There's a lot of other things you can do that if she's comfortable with it, if she wants that, if she enjoys that, there's a lot of other ways to satisfy her in the meantime. You can also just talk to her. But then 15 to 30 minutes later, you just go again. And then the next time, it's easy. It's fine. From a supplement perspective, make sure you eat meat and you eat zinc. Very important for testosterone production. I think I have another video on testosterone. If not, I'm going to make some on things that you can naturally do to increase your testosterone. Obviously, exercise, sunlight, zinc is really good, right? But one of the most important hacks is probably your own inner dialogue. The more pressure you create within yourself, the worse your performance is going to be. The more you focus on something that you can't control, the worse your performance is going to be. The more you focus on just relaxing and having fun and having a good time, the more you lower the internal pressure, which comes as a direct result of the words you utter to yourself in your own mind, the better your performance, the longer you're going to last, the more you're actually going to be able to be present with her. Extremely important. If you get stuck in your head, you're dead. You'll start overthinking. You won't be able to bring the masculine energy she so deeply, deeply desires. And then, once we leave this lasting longer subject behind, because these are some really practical strategies you can use, I want to talk about positions for a second. Make sure you obviously use positions that she likes, but then some positions that work really well. I'm going to give you a position right now. If you haven't tried it ever, I'm sure you've probably tried it, but if you haven't done it in a while, use this one if she's comfortable with it. Obviously, only ever if she's comfortable, right? So it's not doggy. It's not her lying flat on her stomach, but it's basically her lying like this, one leg like this, and then the other one like this, where she's lying like, but she's not lying on her side, on her back. She's lying on her side like this, and then you're up. That, in terms of angle and G-spot penetration, is really, really good because she can look at you, you can have eye contact, so you have the best of both worlds, which is what women sometimes like in missionary, where they can really connect with you, but you still get the great angle, and in terms of dynamics, that's a really, really good one. And then obviously, once you're in a relationship, you can obviously talk to her. Just ask her, what do you like? What do you not like? Have an open conversation. Men oftentimes do things in the bedroom they don't even want to talk about. If you can't talk to her about it, then you probably shouldn't do it. Have an open conversation with her. Don't be so ashamed. Have a real conversation. Again, this is not a public conversation you're going to have on a mountain overlooking the sea. It's going to be a very private conversation for you. I've had so many clients over the years who I've helped with performance issues. And then it's important that you do fix it, because if you can't sexually satisfy her, she will leave you. She will leave you if you can't sexually satisfy her. Very, very important. And there's a lot of tools that go way beyond this, but use these tools that I've given you here today, these practical strategies, and you'll have a much better experience.